Today I'm going to talk to you about this book, Journey to the Other Side by David R. Wheeler. I have been focused on life, death, heaven, hell lately because my dad died less than 2 weeks ago. So I read this book here and I took some notes on it. That's what I'll be glancing at. So, what did I learn by reading this book? For one, I learned that there is life after death. And when people have a near-death experience, they go through certain events. One of those is they hear a rustling sound. Then they enter a tunnel and they float away from their physical body. Then there are shadows or people at the end of that tunnel. And there's no sense of time. They see people from their past, like relatives, grandfathers, grandmothers, or people that they knew, friends and such. And I even think pets. They hear amazing music, very heavenly music. And they are greeted by Jesus or some other light being, maybe an angel. And they have a life review. It's like on a screen. I've heard of that. And they see things that they did in life, but they don't often experience it from their point of view. They experience it from the other people's point of view, or how that person was affected by what you or I did. And then they see a heavenly city or a city of gold and are sent back. Oftentimes these people don't want to go back. Now, one person said that the death experience is beautiful. They even struggled against being brought back down to earth because the heavenly place is so much better. And it completely changed the way this person viewed themselves and viewed life. Now, not all near-death experiences are heavenly. Some of them are of a hellish nature. Like this woman said that she was fallen into a deep well, and it seemed like this would never end. So she just kept going further and further and further down, and she started becoming surrounded by flames. So she was in hell. Now, sometimes the soul or the spirit won't stay in the body after a near-death experience. One person named Victor Solo had been dead for 23 minutes, clinically dead. And he was brought back to life, and then for days after, he couldn't keep his soul in his body. And so it kept popping out. And doctors, or one doctor, called this retrograde amnesia. I think that's kind of odd. I don't even know if it's possible, but maybe it is, for the soul to just leave the body. I mean, maybe the person is floating above themselves all the time. I don't know. Another person might take a drug to leave their body, like the Native Americans used peyote to induce visions. Drugs have a mystical side to them. People can experience something that is similar to a near-death experience, like a hallucination of some kind. So out-of-body travel can occur through meditation. One guy claimed to do it. He claimed to fly to another city and see what his friend had on his desk. I don't know. I guess that's possible. It's called astral travel, I think, where the soul leaves the body. Some people claim that they have met aliens from other planets. I honestly think that is somewhat demonic, and maybe demons are tricking the person. I'm not for certain. I'm just saying that that's kind of what I think that is. Now, concerning religions, the author says they are guideposts. Religion meets our psychological and spiritual needs. Religion deals with transcendental reality. Religion is a way to gain understanding of the existence beyond this life. I actually agree with that. Religion gives us rules on how to lead a productive life. Now, I personally would go by the Christian standard of living, the Christian religion, Jesus, God, Holy Spirit. But whatever your religion is, it's your decision. I'm not going to judge you. So I do believe that religion is a pathway to understanding the knowledge that we don't see or get in touch with every day here on earth. Now, spiritualists claim that through mental powers they are able to contact the other side. Now, I don't know about this either. I remember years and years ago, I used to go into these deep meditations like trances. And one time I met a spirit guide, which is very odd. I don't know if I was making it up in my mind or this was a demon or whatever it was. But this person or thing showed me my future, and some of those things kind of worked out. Not exactly the way the guide said, but I don't really trust those things. And what I was doing was probably not something that I would advise anybody else to do at the time. So, and it says here that Harry Houdini was an example of this. He tried to reach someone from the dead, and he got scammed, and so he hated these people ever since. So scientists and researchers who explore areas of psychic phenomena like clairvoyance, precognition, psychokinesis, spiritualism, and other areas of parapsychology have done much in showing that there is survival after bodily death. I firmly believe this. Like when my dad died, paramedics had him on the floor trying to revive him. And it just seemed like something was missing. He was just flesh there, but the soul was gone. The soul was detached from his body. I could just feel it. I just knew that that's what had happened. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but that's just how I perceived that situation. So the other side does exist. The other side does await. I suggest giving your life to Jesus, but whatever religion you are, that's your choice. I do know that I would not want to spend eternity in hell. I want to spend that in heaven. So whatever I have to do to get there, I'll do it. Anyway, that's all I got. Talk to you later. Bye.